What's up everyone, it's Leon here and we're back with Starfield. But first I want to give a big thank you to all the viewers and all the new subscribers. It really means a lot. Thank you. And if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more random gaming goodness. Yeah. Now, let's get back to some Starfield action.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let's get to work.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I am excited.
When I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own.
That's good, because I probably will end up killing quite a lot of people.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Sure, will Vasco.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's
Why?
newest member.
Are you over there?
Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the
United
Vanguard?
Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork.
Might as well.
Orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
What's this?
In 2150, humanity learned the...
What are you doing over there? Looking at the wall. Listen to this one.
The United Colonies...
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Is it ever worth it?
It was
Another
only in
one.
2230 that the faction known...
It's pretty cool.
The Freestar
Next.
Collective was initially...
That's pretty cool. I want that. How do I get it? Should I'm just looking at a wall. The Serpent's Crusade, so you can learn about everything that happened that led us to where we are now. My god, there's quite a lot of information to take in. It's good to see that even in the future that we just can't help ourselves. And another. Look at that.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division or nothing.
Great.
In the midst of the colony
Go for it.
war, the TERRAMORPH.
TERRAMORPH. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy fighting one of those, like. I mean, we're going to end up having to fight one, aren't we? Or more of them.
Sealing off the city.
It's like a
Tragedy of
space deathclaw in it.
UC.
A TERRAMORPH. Gotta get on that merchandising.
After the devastation wrought by the colony.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Take your word for it. Look at that. How many more of these do I have to watch? Yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Gotta be the last one, this.
Is born a
By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform the necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. Yeah, I agree. Oh man, the ships look pretty cool.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. Of course, you'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Change.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Let's go. Flight Sim 2330. Is there going to be like 3 of them?
You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh?
Ah, so it was
A
worth
test
watching all of
preparation
those
and thoroughness.
and having that
You
history
trust the
lesson.
Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3.
You damn right I
We
did.
tried to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Oh yeah.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat.
10 years of
Pretty
service.
standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then
Why
just
not,
follow me.
Sell my soul. It's a nightmare when you walk faster than NPCs. Do you have to do it out here in front of people?
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really?
Here we go. Here's my fan.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of star. Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But
What are the chances?
I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right?
I'm gonna totally
And
play
you
into
can
it.
try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. You won't be disappointed.
I probably will. Right.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra.
Supra
Above
et
and beyond.
ultra. Above
That is where we
and
serve.
beyond.
Beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
Aye, go on then.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
We'll just say I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip.
As soon as anyone says it's going to be a quiet trip, it never ends up being that way, does it?
I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Supra et ultra, indeed. It's pretty impressive. I wonder what it's like at night. I'm going to start to see the stars coming through now. I bet it looks class.
It must be great to be able to see yourself whenever you want. I bet your whole house is full of mirrors. And we have...
Tau Ceti. I mean, I get the feeling this is going to end up being a trap.
It's a trap!
Of sorts. Well, that looks like a big old ship. Oh dear.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Well, it looks like something's killed people. Investigate the scream.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. second floor main building. But be quiet.
Well, I'm gonna crouch. I don't think there's anything really to be worried about. I mean, there's blood and claw marks all over, but yeah, fine.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian.
After a wall in the northeast of England, by any
UC.
chance?
I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A TERRAMORPH.
Mint.
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a TERRAMORPH did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
TERRAMORPHs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is.
What are the chances, huh?
I came looking for an explanation and found all this. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that...
I'm gonna have to kill it, Anna.
Corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end.
Okay.
Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Excellent. So as soon as this gets fired back up, so that's back on. So we need to reset all breakers.
Connection restored.
Gonna kick off now, isn't it? TERRAMORPH time.
Turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Just get chased by an alien death machine that's just wants to tear me apart.
Part of a
No
lifestyle
problem.
tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the TERRAMORPH is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
$183. Done.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Well, I think that sound is
Stop whatever
death.
you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Oh, there it is there.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it.
Additional power input required.
Oh, hello. I don't think that was a good idea. Can I come in here? Holy moly.
It's starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Online. System rearm. Fail. Addition.
What the?
Parkour!
Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I'm a bit scared. Go on, Sarah. Okay. Run away! Ah. Close the door and I'm safe.
Activated. Stand clear. Local defenses restored.
My goodness.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least
Jesus.
the deaths of the colony.
I mean, that was properly stressful.
Seeing a mute
Bitch. So we can take that. Take that. We'll take it all.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a TERRAMORPH.
Damn right I did.
No offense intended. Now, I've just known whole Marine squads who couldn't take down a TERRAMORPH. To do it yourself? That's something else.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. See what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a Terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. You're right.
I mean, I don't want to do
I just need
anything.
more information.
Those things are
Time
terrifying.
was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed. Get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this, my gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is.
I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia.
Ah, and then we're off to
Run by some
Sidonia.
old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there.
And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least.
Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright. Sidonia it is.